it's Astery. Welcome back to Kuumba Life Designs, and welcome to video 2 in my 2020 planner lineup. If you watched the previous video, I walked through my everyday carry, the one that holds pretty much everything. If I was running out of the house, that would be the only one that I need. This one is also a Hobonichi Weeks. It is the regular, and this one is my business planner. So I knew that I wanted to be able to have my planner and my business planner with me. Previously, I was using a mini happy planner for my business planner and then a Hobonichi Weeks for my everyday planner, and I just had like a notebook that if I had anything that I needed to write down, I just kind of wrote it down. But when I wanted to do business things, I didn't have it right there in front of me, and that was frustrating. So I decided this year that I was just going to use two and keep them in a traveler's notebook style cover together. So let's get right into it. I have not done a whole bunch of decorating with this planner. This is just for business, so I don't need all of the pretty stuff. Now, I did do the calendar cover. I was hoping to do something with this calendar, like some sort of tracking, but I honestly haven't come up with anything. If you have any ideas, let me know in the description box. Sorry ahead of time for the glare. The lighting is terrible. It's really cloudy here in Houston. So I don't have any sun outside, so I'm just trying to make sure everything is visible. So if you watch the previous video, this is the same exact thing as the other video. I just made date cover stickers in a font that I really like, and not date covers, but the months, just so that I could read it in English. And again, my word of the year is manifest, and this aligns with the definition of that, so I wanted to have that in there for me to look at. I haven't put anything here. I don't know what to track here for business. In my other planner, I'm tracking homeschool days, that we actually, like the schedule that I have outlined. Whether we actually do that or not doesn't matter. I just have it outlined. I don't know what to put in here, so we'll see. And then we get into the months. Again, I didn't start this until January. I like to have all of my year in one planner, so I didn't start it until January. And the only thing that I have on the days are just holidays and different things that are going on in this month. So what I do is at the beginning, well, not the beginning, towards the end of the previous month, I will sit down and pull up a calendar, what is it? Calendar.com. There's different calendars that don't just give you, Christmas and Thanksgiving. They give you like quirky little holidays, and those are the ones that I look for. I'm running five different Instagram accounts at any given time, and so I have different content that I need for different accounts, so I just write different things down. January is Human Trafficking Awareness Month. It's National Bath Safety Month. And in my soap making business, which I have linked on my channel if you want to go check out some skincare and that sort of thing, I obviously that's something that I would want to post about that aligns with that business. So that's all I have. I have all sorts of different holidays. If you follow me on social media, which if you don't, link in the description box below, again, on Instagram, basically, I not only share planning and homeschooling, I also like to share different history facts, Black history facts specifically, or just events. So I will share, the different sororities, Founders Days, Michelle Obama's birthday. Of course, I'll share something on Martin Luther King Day, that sort of thing. So I just have different things in here. I may share about them, I may not, but it's good to have them. And when I am doing my social media planning, I will come to this calendar. And actually, I think I will share, I made a video about how I sort of content plan with paper and electronic resources. So I will post that maybe tomorrow as well. So yeah, I just use this to plan out my content for the week or for the month or whatever the case may be. So I have a lot of stuff written in already from previous business planners. I will also write in for my skincare line, any release dates for soaps or anything like that, anything special that I want to put out, because as a soap maker, we need our soaps to be made 6 to 8 weeks before we sell it. So I have to plan way ahead for that. So that is that. That's in my calendars. Like I said, towards the end of every month, I will start planning for the next month. But like I said, some of these I have in here from previous planners, Or I like having this with me because sometimes I'm out and about and I will hear somebody say, oh yeah, such and such, yesterday was this day. And I'll just quickly write it down in here. I may never use it, but it's good to have it because I may want to use it. It gives you content. Every content that you post doesn't have to be a product or, marketing your service. It can just be educational. It can just be entertaining. Some of these things are just for entertainment value, nothing else. And that's okay as well. So that's what I have all in there. I was testing out a couple of these stickers from a sticker book I have, but for the most part, I'm not gonna do any decorating on the months in here. I don't need it. That's not what this is for. So then after that, we get into my dailies. So the dailies, simple. Dailies, the weekly. Very, very simple. I do about 3 or 4 top things that I want to do for the day. And then I just write those down. I have a running to-do list on the right side and then just the everyday to-dos on the other side. This is just to keep me in line of, okay, these are the things that need to be done by this day. Let's get that done. Really, that's it. If you watch the previous video on that one, I have the same sort of page divider and I have a daily so yes, if you saw my previous video, I have this daily page that I created that's smaller than the Hobonichi page, and I washi it to this same divider that I have in my everyday carry. And in case there's anything timed, I will write that down, and I will also do a running to do this. So this to do will be both business and personal to dos. That way for the day, if I'm like, oh, I have a lot to do, I don't want to have to keep opening this one and the other one and flipping back and forth. And if there's like homeschool stuff, I just put all of that on this one page, but I keep everything planned separately because that's how my brain works. I know sometimes people are like, oh, why do you have so many different planners? But that's what works for me. Not to mention that all this information is not going to fit in just one planner that I'm going to carry around. And I need to be able to carry it around because I'm constantly making doctor's appointments, business appointments, school appointments. I have work things that I have to do. It's just a lot. So that's that. And you'll see. So you see here, I just had the sticker that I know I'll probably never use anywhere else. And the 23rd is, the 23rd of January is handwriting day. So I just put it in there. Again, that's something that I would definitely post about on my planner channel. That goes along with things that we do. So there it is. Sometimes it's difficult to come up with content especially if you're a business, unless you have something new that you're sharing, but there's a lot of stuff out there to share. It doesn't just have to be product related. So there's that. So that's all that I have there. So where the fun part comes in, and these tabs I made along with these month cover stickers here. And let me know if you would like a tutorial for how to make these page dividers. I have them both where they can either slip over the page and this part is closed off as well. So it's like a sleeve, and then like this. Personally, I find it easier to deal with them like this, so I actually cut this so that it would be open. But if you'd like to see how I made these are not perfect, but they work for me, let me know. And I will be sure to do a video on that one. All right. So yes, I made the tabs. So where it gets fun is back here in the notes section. I know that is where people have a lot of issues with especially the mega. They don't know what to do with all the notes pages. So for mine, I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to show everything. But for mine, I broke my tabs down. Let's see if it will be able to focus into the different sections of things that I do. So like I said, I have 5 different social medias, which is my writing, Instagram, planning, my skincare business, my it's not really a nonprofit because that's a legal term, but my charitable organization that comes out of my soap making business, my son's business, and then Instagram, YouTube, email, blog, podcast, lives, and just notes. So that's the breakdown that I have of everything, and I'm going to flip. So this is my first section. Now I have not completed all of these sections, but I have sort of general ideas of what I want to do in each one. This first one, I didn't do this in the right order. I meant to do my skincare one first because that's the one that gets the most traction. That's the one that I'm doing the most with, but it's fine. So this first one is my author one. So this first page here is going to have goals. Whatever goals that I have for this writing Instagram in this case, but not just the Instagram, just the business, or I'm trying to think, the endeavor, the project, whatever word you want to use in general. So like I want to complete my first draft of the book that I'm writing in 2020. I want to, you know, gain some more followers, go to some more writing meetups, just different things like that. So those are the things that I would put here just so I can keep a track of the things that I want to accomplish with that. And I've done that with, I've either done it or have started it with all of my different sections. Some of them don't have anything yet, but I have it written out so that I can get that going. Okay, and then I'll start with this one because this one doesn't have that much information in it. What I plan to put in here, it just depends on the company or the section that I'm working in. So for this one, I may put like writing related books that I want to read. Or I may put a schedule to help me sort of write a little bit every day so that I can get to the goal that I want to meet, things like that. Again, for this one, I'm not really making products. I'm not selling anything. I'm not on a schedule per se. So this is more abstract than some of the other ones that I had. So I'm going to cover those up, but I have my goals here. So again, this is just for me to look over. This gives me something to reach toward and let me know, you know, whether I'm on the right track. Some of these are just things that I need to do business-wise to progress. Some of these are just personal things that I want to do. But I plan on stocking again my planner shop. I had a shop with principles in there on Etsy, and then I had one on my own website. But I really want to jump back into that like more aggressively. So be sure to check that out. I have a few things listed in my Etsy shop still, or not still, but I have a few things listed in the Etsy shop. I'll be adding more as time goes on. If there are things that you are looking for or any suggestions, please let me know. I'm open to different sizes and different themes. I want to do some things that are a little bit different. I definitely plan on adding some homeschool related things, some crochet related things. I haven't been crocheting this year like I did last year, but I want to add some of those, like just some different things. I plan on adding these and a few stickers that I made, full page stickers. Sorry, there's a car going by, ATV, and it's loud. Okay, so there's that, and let me see what is on this other page. Okay, so this is just my to-dos. This is a general to-dos over the year. So one of them, of course, is to stock the shop. Obviously, I can't sell anything if it's not stocked. So again, if you have anything that you've been looking for and you just haven't been able to find, please take note that I'm a principal shop. I do not do printed inserts yet. That is something that I'm looking to offer, a printed option where you could add that to your order in the future, but right now that's not something that I do unless it's case by case. So if printable inserts are your thing and there's something that you're looking for, again, just let me know in the comments down below. Okay, and so here I'm going to keep track of both. See, I just penciled it in. I haven't finished it yet, but I wanted to make a place marker for it. So this is where I'm going to put both YouTube and Instagram stats as far as followers and subscribers and all of that. I don't think I have a label for this page yet, so I'm not sure what I'm going to put here. This may be just ideas, or do I have that over here? Nope. So, oh yeah. So this, nope, it's this one. It's going to be ideas for different inserts that I want to create. I don't need a lot of space for different things, but I do need somewhere to put it. So if anything comes to me, if I'm out and I get a notification on a comment that maybe one of you make, I can write that down right then and there so I don't forget it. And it's not in different places. It's not on Instagram. It's not on my email and YouTube. It's just one spot. So I can say, oh, what should I work on? Oh, boom. I just got this. Okay. So there's that. So the other sections are very similar. Goals. This is Asteria Apothecary is my skincare brand, and so similar things. Goals here. To-dos. These are some things that I want to get going. This I don't really mind sharing. So again, I have like things I may want to try making. I actually have a list of things I just haven't written it in here. And then I have a release schedule for when different items will be coming out during the year. So again, like I said, making soap, it needs to be ready six to 8 weeks, depending on how you make it ahead of time. So you can't wait until, you know, the month of to be creating products. So I have a schedule sort of when things are supposed to come out. Let's see. And then again, I have a social stats page, and then I just have a couple of extra pages. I'll have a page for put like the colors that I'm using, the fonts that I use. Most of these I know, or I have them plugged into places that I design things for my shop, but just so that I have it in case I'm getting something made for myself, or I just want to have it when I'm out, I'll have it with me. So same thing, this is goals for my charitable organization, so on and so forth. That is the same. So here for YouTube, let me see what I have here. I have video ideas for both my skincare brand and my planning brand. So again, if you have some things you'd like to see videos of, let me know. And then this is a checklist. For each one of these, I'm going to have a checklist. And this is sort of things that I need to do before I sign off on a video, since this is YouTube section. So making sure I have a thumbnail, making sure that I've made social media content and copy, making sure that I have the links and that is, you know, ready for the description box, any hashtags that will be good, making sure that it's scheduled, all those things. This is what I need to do before I complete a video. And that is actually what I put in Trello. Again, I will leave a link for that video. It may not be up yet, but I'll leave a link for the video for when I talk about kind of how I transfer all of this information to Trello and use it to plan content. So I have sort of a similar thing for email, for the blog. There is a link for the blog in the description box below as well. It combines homeschool, skincare, planning, a little bit of personal stuff, and crafting all in there. So if there's any of those things sound interesting to you, definitely check it out. Again, for upcoming podcasts, which has not launched yet, I have different things for that as well. This is the new. So if you're watching this video, you're getting insider information right now. So that's that. And let's see. Again, another checklist. So I want to do more lives. I know that people like to see your face, so I want to do more lives. I'm not really sure what I want to put here. Ideas for what I want to do. Dates and times, because I want to be consistent. So that's what this section is for. And then the last section just is for anything that I randomly need to write down, because you always have those times. I do want to leave this section. I have tried for the last couple of years to do the 100 days project, but I haven't completed it because I need to come up with the ideas before the days. So I'm going to use this to decide what I want to do for each day of the 100 days project, and then it gives me space to check it off. It's really light. But that's what that is. So that's what I'm going to do there. And I may add, I have in my other planner password page, and I may add one of those in here just for things that I use for business all the time. But maybe not. So that's basically it. That's how I use this. This stays in my Traveler's Notebook clear cover. This is my everyday carry, my Hobonichi Weeks Mega. I just have a little extra notebook, and then I have this wallet insert from Posh Planner Pockets that I will leave linked below. I just open this up toward the middle and put it on a string. This one I put behind my everyday carry, and it just sits in there. This is a B6 size. It's not the right size, but I really wanted to use this, so I don't mind. I just keep it in there together. Got my Sarasa Clip zebra pin, and that is that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you have any questions or suggestions, or just leave me a comment just to say hi down in the comments below. If you like this type of content, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button. I have lots more to show you, and I will be back with planner number 3 in my 2020 planner lineup. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.